in the Kentucky hillbilly nice way, hush, preaching this doom and gloom, and we're not going to make it, all this destruction's going to hit us and all that. Listen, you can believe that garbage all you want to, and guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to receive it. Listen, it's time that you and I begin to rise up. It's time that you and I stand up and declare we're not backing down. We're not going to take the back seat, but we're going to stand up because we have dominion power on the inside of us from the kingdom of God. We're going to take it by force. My God. Whoa, if I was in a church right now, I'd preach, but I'm in my office, and it's a small room. But listen, I want to come to you right now to tell you, hold your head up, square your shoulders back, and get ready, because you are the church of the living God. And God has equipped us and saved us for a time right now that ought to make us want to shout and jump and holler, stand on our head and clap our feet. Woo! My God, I can imagine some folks right now are trying to stand on your head and clap your feet. You'll try that sometime. But listen, it's the moment right now that the world has been waiting on. The earth has been waiting on. The time as right now for the church. The angels in heaven have been waiting on the church for this moment right now to stand and walk in the glory of what the fathers have paved this way. God works through man. God's access to earth is through man. And man must be obedient. Our fathers was in the ministry. Let me ask a question. As sons and daughters and as children and our children's children, what are we doing for the kingdom of God? How are we impacting this generation? How are we setting up the next generation? Are we allowing them to be behind times? If you had a father in ministry that never did push you forward and push you to the next step, listen, then he wasn't much of a father. To allow a house, to allow children to go in starvation, spiritually speaking, to allow them to go without provision, because the father is the provision of the house. And we should bless the generation now and generations to come. We should be so much advanced and pushing forward to the next area that our children, their children's children, will never have to worry about a thing because of our generation right now and the generation of our fathers that are passing on. We're in that moment. What are you and I going to do with that moment? It's time to stand up and declare, I am going forward. Will you stand up with me? Will you declare with me that I will do exactly what I'm called to do? And that is to go forth and not sit down, not worry, not live in depression, but to go forth and live in the abundance. The abundance. Will you live there with me? Because listen, if you don't, I'm sorry. Now, Scott Kilborn, I am going there. I'm living there and going to even receive that much more. And I know you are too. Come on, Facebook friends, YouTube friends. Let's do it, because we can do it. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.